my name is Katie. I'm a previous undergraduate and now postgraduate student here at Bournemouth University, and for this video I spoke to my mum and my dad about their thoughts and expectations about BU's student wellbeing services.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, as a parent, you like to think that if your child needs support in any way, shape or form, that you can offer it. But the harsh reality is that you're not there. You know, you can't...
The parent's not there.
Yeah, you can't... Yes, you can talk to them over the phone, but that isn't really, you know, quite often that sort of face-to-face thing's really what's needed. And, you know, possibly not a literal, but an arm around the shoulder, a sort of a psychological arm around the shoulder would be a benefit, and you can't do that. And it's an immense weight off a parent's shoulders to know that there is support on hand. In various facets and from various departments, and yeah, I think it's an absolute, you know, massive weight off a parent's shoulders. I think you go in with little or no expectations because it's as much of the unknown for the parent as it is for the student.
Yeah, that's true.
I guess if you stop and think about it, you'd like to think that there is some support there in various departments. Both medical and physical, really. So you'd like to think that an organisation of that stature would have an infrastructure to deal with that. It's just that at that point in time, you don't know what, unless you've been specifically asking questions, and I have to be honest and say we didn't. I think, you know, you sort of secretly hope that support is there. And when it's in, and you know, to be used when needed.
Yeah.
You know, going to university, they're going to have people that are trained and experienced in looking after people, especially when it could be their first experience, like being away from home and not having their parents and their friends and their family. Everything is new. They're going to have to make new friends. It's a completely different change to their lifestyle. Like their whole lifestyle is going to be completely changing. So I kind of felt that uni was a good way for you to kind of break away from that home environment, and that there would be people there that would be there for you if you needed them to be.
Yeah. Help manage through the independence.
Yeah, definitely. I know that when you've spoken to me about it, you felt much more comfortable and much more reassured knowing that those people are there for you. And it's been really useful to have that. I mean, it's something that's obviously in place there, and if you don't need it, then fine. But if you do need it, then when you need it, you really do need it. So it was really good to know that that was an option for you when you did need it. Yeah. Because a lot of people can sort of suffer from mental health, but you know, just because you might suffer from it for a few days or a couple of weeks, it doesn't mean to say that you won't get better. But it's like anything, when you need that help, you need it when you need it. Yeah. And I think from what you've told me, it sounds like they've been very, very professional and but also very caring and empathetic and reassuring, which is everything you could you know, want to hear.
Yeah. So I hope just those sort of few points that my mum and my dad discussed would also help you as parents in some of your worries or your expectations about our support services here at BU. And to give you an idea of some of the services I've used, I've compiled a little list just here on the slide, and these are the services that I've engaged with the most, that I have found to be the most helpful. So student wellbeing through one-to-one all group support has always been really enjoyable to go to. I always enjoy booking onto their sessions. And there's the student retreat, which is a drop-in service, so you don't have to book ahead or reserve a place or anything, you can just drop in. Very lovely group of people to see. And of course we have the Faith and Reflection team. I don't practice a particular faith, but they are the most spirited group of ladies I have ever met, and it's always just nice to sit down and have a chat with them over tea and biscuits, which is always lovely. But I hope this video has been really helpful to you, and we look forward to welcoming your child here at BU, and we hope you as parents are also excited for them as well, and we wish them luck in their new journey.